tell Renee to.
Yes, I'm explaining the process.
No, that's fine. No,
I'm explaining the process on the utility side.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Renee gets this information, come and give it to the board. That's how it works. But the board
What
need
information
to do what they want to do.
I'm not trying to push for anything, I'm just trying to, my son is a seasonal employee at the Waukee Water District. They just offered him a full-time job, he's seasonal now.
Yeah.
And he's in college, and they're short-staffed, and these numbers are not far off. And so I'm just saying, relatively speaking,
We'll get a
you
hold
know,
of.
as a kid,
That's
that's
good
what
hold of
certificate,
Renee.
yeah, that's all.
I won't get you all the information you need.
I think the way that works is that we'll contact Renee, she'll talk with Mike, and she has in the past. And we'll start from there. So, but I am in favor of looking at, because we have another journeyman lineman besides Pat on the staff.
Yeah.
We need to begin to look at a structure.
Yeah, I don't
That
want-
takes into account the
Yes.
certifications.
I did not realize that Monday night's council meeting we were gonna mirror that council meeting with what they're dealing with.
We do have dealings the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I made the call Tuesday morning, and
Yeah.
then we started talking, realized the city council went through the same thing. I do not wish to have the revolving door here like other departments have had.
It
And
doesn't help anymore.
no.
We just, this is non-union, this is union, and I'm explaining to the new board member like Brian,
Yep.
I'm explaining the process, it's kind of just,
I
But
don't
I'm
mean
not
to speak
ready.
out of turn either, I just,
yeah. I'm not against the window, I don't really what you propose, I just look at.
And that one sheet of paper, when it shows that traditionally the non-union had gotten 4% and the union had gotten 2.5, like just making up that percentage as soon as possible would be.
so what causes that difference, it's just negotiated, and if I'm not supposed to talk about this right now, then that's
Yes,
fine.
that's why we're not supposed to talk about it now.
See, I don't, all right, I'll just.
I think-
go ahead.
Our union rep would be in favor of anything that was in favor of us. And he would sign the paperwork. If we're in favor of it, he's gonna be in favor of it, but there's, some of those are literally $10 difference, and some of them may be paying, say $200 a month, out of their wages for their own insurance, but that $10 an hour covers that cost of insurance too, so.
Well, the last time we talked about this, Pat said it, we gave some substantial raises at that time, thinking that we would stave off this kind of thing, but it's
He
here.
snuck up
Yeah,
on us.
COVID did it again.
So,
It has something to do with inflation of this.
Yeah.
We just have the idea on the utility side of the union. I don't know if we're doing any violation, we're talking about it or not. I don't
That's what I'm
know.
saying, I'm not trying to,
But the way it's been set up since I started here, since it became union, is that stuff is handled, not here. It comes back to us here with the
they come
final
back with a
negotiation.
contract
And I think John was on this committee to do that stuff here. I wasn't even involved, but that's what I knew, that I did the final product here. And for the utility board to approve.
and that's not annually or semi-annually?
Do you have?
every other
the-
year.
Or
A
that's
lot
a-
of times it's every other year.
We had a 3-year contract this last
Yeah,
one.
This was a 3-year, that's what was.
But they can talk about it anytime.
Uh,
They can talk about it anytime, they can negotiate it anytime.
Yeah.
But not like that on the union side, I don't know, so maybe Renee will give us the information you need, maybe she'll enlighten us, we can ask her to come in here and tell us what the next step, what to
And we
do.
can get into a closed session. with
Okay.
Renee.
That's.
Kind of stuff
process.
like that, that's what I'm afraid of.
The apprenticeship paperwork agreement that we've had actually said in there, in a small paragraph, that wages, stepped wages through the program shall be given, and it was shall be. And
Yeah.
It just,
It's-
we never had an apprenticeship, so we're already behind in that aspect.
I probably should have been notifying the board of that. And I guess at the end of the day, what happened is Joe made it through the apprenticeship program.
Faster than he was supposed to.
And never got
That's
those
a
increases like that.
It is.
Oh, yeah,
It is.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
And I mean,
But is there any way that we could, even tonight, give Joe, we can't really go back and say we're gonna give you this much money, but can we give him something, a bonus, so a few dollars an hour or something, just to show? He
But I
spent,
think we have to do it through the union.
that's that structured up a process. I don't think it's a good idea to violate it if you never have before.
You could motion it tonight and then the union would have to sign off or Renee would have to sign off on it.
So can we refer something to her? Or, I mean,
Well, I think we need to have Renee come and talk to us, and then we can, even if we had to have a special meeting, I don't care about doing that. But something to get the process rolling, but I'm not sure this is the time or place for us to do that, Dustin. I think we need some background, and we need more from you guys, and we need input from Renee, and, so I would just soon table this. And are you under some kind of
I hope I'm not.
timeline? If you are, let Pat know.
we
Okay.
have a meeting tomorrow. Well, I can't do one tomorrow, but drag her out
I'm explaining the process.
no, I appreciate that. 'Cause I don't know what it is. I
But
don't know.
I think he's done very well, he's done an awesome job. Everybody needs to be rewarded for what they do, and I'm saying that about him, and everybody else is willing to step up.
You have
So-
a comment?
Yeah, may I say something? A union contract, I've been in the union for 20-some years. Union contract is a bare minimum. If you guys decide to do something and supersede that, you're more than welcome to. But a union contract is just the bare minimum what you gotta pay. You can always oversee that.
Well, and
That's all I
I
have to say.
agree, I
Thank you.
understand that, I do, but, we worked with Renee for many years, and I don't want to jump in and jump on top of her without her being in the loop on
I
what
just
we're
making
doing.
a comment.
No, thanks, I appreciate that.
So can you get a hold of her tomorrow and see about Monday or Tuesday for a meeting with her?
I can do it on the phone, I'm gonna be out of town, so. But I can do it on the phone.
Yeah.
If we
And then
can.
I mean, I can even do it on a Sunday if I have to.
Yeah, and
To get it going.
She's gotta have this stuff in a collected environment as far as different step program. I call them step because, when the police get out of the academy, they get a bump. When Jim got grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, he got a step. So that's what he's talking about, some sort of structured
Yeah.
process.
See, so we're only talking about,
Totally agree. I'm just saying, so, same person, right?
Yes, right now immediately is for Joe,
okay,
but we need to restructure our
and
wages.
so if I call her tomorrow, I will explain to her that mainly we need to focus on him, and then we need to restructure.
Yes.
And if she's okay with that, I think it's fine.
I'm just trying to see what the direction
Put the
is.
heat on her, let her, let's.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah.
that's why she's paid the big
so if we
bucks.
call her tomorrow and ask her, it's like, is it okay if we give Joe a $5 an hour raise, cause he made it through this program? Can we have the motion tonight to say that that would go into effect
Yes.
pending approval from Renee?
I don't,
Would that be okay with you?
I wouldn't be comfortable with that because of the history and how the process has been set up. It sounds like it's very structured and there's contracts involved and stepping on, and that's just my own opinion. I'm new to this deal.
We're really not stepping on anybody.
But has it ever been voted in without going through Renee to do some sort of add-on raise?
That's my concern here, I don't want,
And I'm not trying to be negative.
I don't want
I
to.
was just trying to get it done before we have to go another month.
Well, I don't think anybody's gonna wait a month. I mean, if we can get her on
No.
the phone tomorrow and we can
Do
get
Monday or,
next week,
yes.
Right.
I would hope, a few days lag is not.
And if we have to back pay, I have no problem with back pay.
And that's a good way.
Just
to
don't
look at
violate
it,
some
too.
sort of agreement.
know.
Yeah, if we even decided even next month, that you can go back, pay, say, effective last.
And that's another question we need to
That-
ask
that-
Renee.
That's a good,
Can we do that?
that's a good way to do.
I haven't
Can
heard
do
it would be a good-
I don't think being retroactive never been an issue, because if we go and give the approval of her, and we can go to next month, say, effective last month. So I'm not seeing it hard, if it's that the direction that you want me to take. I just wanna focus on what exactly you want me to tell her, which is we're focusing on him with raise, and then we wanna restructure the wage.
If you never,
That's the direction that I'm
well,
getting from the board.
I'm asking for some information on some other step programs other utilities may have. That's all based on the qualification certifications. That can come whenever. This other one's got
Okay,
quicker.
so that's clear, we're asking for a step program for the wages, and then the other,
What, how can we do something for Joe?
like individual for sure. Okay,
Okay,
that, good, that's what you after.
I'd rather have a motion than money, but I mean, and the motion for the money
I think we'd all rather do that
immediately.
too.
But if I can understand your guys' reservation and
And I'm,
Then
I
ask us, we have to
am
follow
like
this. I mean,
anybody else, I'm just hearing this right now. Nobody
Yeah,
told,
I know.
I wasn't informed of what, exactly what we're gonna talk about.
right,
I just see wages, union,
Yeah.
which I don't
I'm gonna
know.
ask another dumb question. What's the point, and again, if I offend anybody, I don't mean to, I'm probably really direct, but what's the point of having the union in place? What is the benefit? If it's a barrier right now, what's the benefit? And I'm just asking, so it doesn't matter.
the benefit is, my estimation, the benefit's been for both of us. It's been a win-win.
It has.
yeah,
Okay.
because,
I'm not saying,
That's where our insurance comes from.
I knew that one.
Yeah.
I did, in the city side, I knew the city
Well
benefit.
organized,
Okay.
always organized, I don't think,
The thing I like about about having the union is that you're not doing this every month. You do it every 2 or 3 years.
That's fair. Did you hear that, Mike?